I have a lot of respect for my friend Mark. We just happen to be on different sides of this
I
one.
was just going to say that is, by the way, that's the I'm about to bend you over, Mark, and kick you in the head. So
Oh man, I remember when these guys were on trial and their lawyer dressed them in those sweaters to make themselves look so angelic. Meanwhile, they committed such brutal murders that law enforcement at the time thought it was a mob hit. There was so much blood on the scene. They shot Kitty 10 times. They had to go outside and reload the shotgun because she was crawling away and they wanted to finish her off and then shot her in the head. And then they went on a shopping spree, a spending spree. You can see them on the back of Mark Jackson's NBA card. He's dribbling in the back. There they are in the front row seats of the Knicks. So I guess people grieve in different ways. But look,
well,
they've
let me disabuse you, Dave, of a couple of things. First of all, the Mark Jackson card, I don't believe is them, although it does kind of look like them. I'll give you that. Number two, the grand jury here twice rejected, and you know how hard that is. Twice rejected the financial motive. And number three, I've always said about the why Kitty. Besides the fact that that shows that there's a whole lot of rage there, Eric has testified, by the way, and Lyle is the one who testified about going out to reload. Nobody would know that but for Lyle's testimony in trial number one. And number three, doesn't that, or number four, doesn't that speak to the amount of rage they had and I think corroborate Eric, who said he had found out that his mother was protecting his father all this time, which we now know from the resentencing earlier this year. She was also the enforcer of the hallway rule. And Dave, I don't know about you, but I know if somebody was saying, I'm down the hall with my sons, and the wife is saying you can't go down the hall and I'm enforcing that rule, that would be incredibly peculiar to me and be an earmark or a red flag for something is going on. Then and I mentioned the habeas, then you layer over that the Roy Rosello declaration from Menudo, who says Jose raped me also and felt safe enough to do it in his house. I think when you look at all of that, and you've got the clear pronouncement in the law that resentencing is appropriate, which the judge found, even in spite of our elected DA kind of throwing a hissy fit. If there was ever anybody who should be out, it should be Eric and Lyle.